So I just had one of the strangest things happen to me. Definitely not something I expected when I woke up this morning. I just had a band that was on a major record label and had a couple of #1 hits steal some of my home videos from the 80s for their new music video. Really weird. Anyways, I want to share it with you guys, so let's talk about it. Now, first of all, let me start by explaining that I'm not angry about this. This video is not to complain. I'm not trying to go after the band. Nothing like that. I'm just kind of shocked and confused, I guess. And like I said, I wanted to share it with you guys. Now, the band in question is a band called Jimmy Eat World. And they are a rock band out of Mesa, Arizona that started in 1993. And I remember in the mid-90s when I was a teenager, I had some flyers on my wall for other bands, and they were on the flyers like they were one of the opening acts. I never really got into them, but I definitely remember them being around. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe they started as more of a punk band, but kind of more of like a pop punk, emo, what was considered emo at that time. I think they were more of that genre, and then they kind of went a little bit more towards the mainstream, I think. Now, if you've never heard of Jimmy Eat World, there's a good chance that you know at least one of their songs because they had a pretty big hit in 2001. I feel like everybody was walking around singing or humming this song, even if you didn't like it, because it was on the radio all the time. So there's a good chance that you at least know this one. Now, supposedly on that same album, they had a couple of other hits, but that's the only one that I remember. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about this song. Yeah, that's another one that got played on the radio all the time. That was a #2 hit. And then on their next album, I guess they had another #1 hit, but I don't remember that one at all. But anyways, my point is they were a major label band. I think at the time they were on Capitol Records and then maybe RCA and Geffen. And they had at least 2 #1 hits and a few others that were in the top 20. Beyond that, I remember them being on Yo Gabba Gabba.
Here's Jimmy Eat World with their song Beautiful Day.
Because that was a show that I watched every day with my son. Man, I missed that show. But Yo Gabba Gabba was probably the last time I heard about Jimmy Eat World until today. So I get up this morning and I'm doing a little editing before heading out of the house, and I get a message from one of my viewers telling me that the band Jimmy Eat World just released a new music video and they used some clips of me skateboarding in the video. All right, that's not possible. I'm sure it's just like how I sound like Norm Macdonald and I look like Corey Feldman. I'm sure it's some really funny looking guy in the video and the guy just thinks it's me. But of course, I turn on the video to check. My jaw dropped. The very first thing you see before the music even kicks in is a video of 2 of my friends coming down the hill towards me. And then once the music kicks in, it cuts to a clip of my friend David going off his launch ramp. And then later in the video, they use 2 more clips. So 4 clips in total. And all of these clips were taken from a video that I posted on YouTube probably a couple of years ago. And it's me and my friends skateboarding at my apartment building on Victory in Tampa in Reseda. I'm gonna show you the music video now, not the entire thing, because of course then we would get a copyright. And that of course would be hilarious if I got a copyright on this video talking about how they took some of my videos without asking and then gave me a copyright for showing it. Anyways, I'm going to show you the video or show you the parts of the video that have my videos in it, and then I'm gonna show you the original videos and we're gonna talk about it a little bit. Like I said, as soon as the video starts, this is the very first thing you see. That's my friend, well, I don't know if I should say my friend. I haven't talked to any of these people since probably 1988, but they were my friends, so I'm just gonna say my friend. That's my friend David sitting on his skateboard, and then Tyler, I think that might be my brother in the background up on the hill, but he's washed out. And then they're coming right towards me. That's me right there.
Should've gone differently.
And then as soon as the music kicks in, that's my friend David going off our launch ramp. Well, it was his launch ramp, but my dad actually helped him build that launch ramp, so it kind of felt like it was all of ours. But that's David going off his launch ramp, and that is at the medical center on Tampa and Victory. Now after that, there's a bunch of random clips of people skateboarding. Looks like most of them are from either the 90s or the early 2000s. The song is called Failure, and so the music video is made up of a bunch of clips of people failing on their skateboard, either falling or not landing the trick. Now you get a little bit further into the music video, somewhere around like the 1:15 mark. There we go. That was me tripping on my brother's skateboard. That's next to the pool in our apartment building. This is all at the same apartment building on Victory and Tampa. And so that's me tripping over my brother's skateboard. And then there's one more clip from my video, and it's a very zoomed in clip. Here it is. That's my brother attempting to do a board slide on a parking block behind our apartment building in the alley. So now let me show you really quick the original videos. So here they are coming down the hill. As you can see, it doesn't have that weird color thing, and it doesn't flip upside down. And I actually remember this day well. We just kept coming down the hill and then running back up and doing it over and over again and never getting tired of it. Sometimes sitting on our board, sometimes standing. Okay, this was something that we did quite often, taking the ramp over to the medical center right there on the corner of Victory and Tampa. And then the next clip you see in the video is me tripping over my brother. This is a little bit of an extended version of that clip. So you can see he starts to fall, his skateboard goes back behind him. I, for whatever reason, don't see it, and I then fall flat on my face. And he kind of stares at me for a minute before coming over and helping me up. And then that last clip is my brother trying to do a board slide, something that I don't think he ever learned how to do before he finally gave up on skateboarding. Now you can see the original video is much wider, like it's really zoomed in the Jimmy World video. And so that's it. Like I said, I just wanted to share this with you guys because, you know, I've never had anything like this happen, and I think it's kind of strange, kind of cool. I just think it's really weird, and if their management or their lawyer or whoever would have reached out to me and told me what they were doing, I think I probably would have just said, man, that sounds really cool. Like, thank you for including me. The only thing that I might have asked is if they could have possibly linked my channel in the description. Wouldn't have asked for any money or anything like that. Now, I know what some of you are going to say. I know what some of you are thinking. So let me stop you right there. Some of you are probably thinking,
isn't this what you do? Don't you take clips from movies and put them in your filming location video?
And yes, you are absolutely right. But there are a couple of key differences. First of all, the type of videos that I make are considered fair use. I don't know that a music video falls under fair use. I don't know that for a fact, but I don't think it does. Also, when I use those clips from movies, we all know where those clips are coming from. Like if I use a clip from Back to the Future, you know that's Michael J. Fox, you know, Universal Pictures. We all know where that came from. There's no way that you can think that that was my original content that I made. Now, last but not least, if I know where the clip is coming from, I will credit them and I will link their channel in the description. Did Jimmy Eat World have to ask my permission? I don't know, actually, to be honest. I don't really think they did. I just think it would have been cool if they would have asked. However, they messed up. They missed a couple of really good fails in that video. If they wanted to make it really cool, they should have used the shot of my brother falling down the hill. Oh, I remember this. Keep an eye on my brother in the black shirt. Oh, I love that. There's an even better clip of me trying to ollie over a bucket. This was in the 90s, and I ate it pretty bad. So that's it. Like I said, I just wanted to share this with you guys. Let me know what you think. Tell me in the comments, what is your opinion on this situation? Again, I'm not mad about it. It's just kind of weird. And, you know, Jimmy Eat World, if you guys see this, just, you know, do me a favor. Put a link in the description of your video. Let everyone know where the clips came from. But other than that, I think it's cool. Thanks for using my clips. You know, I'm kind of flattered and it's fun to see. All right, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.